Hi there. We're going to talk about what is an audio wave. An audio wave is made up of vibrations of particles through which a sound wave is moving. And so as these are moving, that creates the sound. And it's created over a wavelength, which is the distance a disturbance or a sound travels in a cycle. These differences along the spectrum create a different sound as we hear them along the wave. So that relates it to the sine wave, which is our little function here. I don't know if we can see it. And it's just kind of a wave function, but the way it works is as it moves down the spectrum there, which is time, it measures amplitude in a waveform, which is what our sound travels on. So as we're able to do that, we can establish parts of sound on this curve and relate it to using recording and giving sound that we have. And so MIDI sound is when you convert this analog sound into data that is stored, that has little sounds all together in it, and is synthesized through little samples of sound to create like ringtones for phones, is kind of what it sounds like. The main use of this MIDI stuff is, and it's smaller, so it can be used on a variety of different smaller sized devices, and so it works by sampling out from other sounds that it has available and combining them all together to make one big sound. A sample rate is the number of times an analog signal is measured, and by this, that's how you get your sound quality. So like the more times you measure that sound, the better quality you're going to get, the closer it's going to be to what that actually was. Because as we're converting these from what we hear to what goes into the computer and then comes spit back out at me, the audience on the other end is going to be something else. Because, maybe I don't like the way that I sound on a computer because maybe it's lost in translation or something. But maybe I'm really cool in person, for all I know. But something like that is how this sound, that when we speak to each other, is translated over these electrical pulses and stuff that are our computers and whatnot, is what the astonishing thing is here, and how sample rate and all these things come together, the audio wave and the sine curve, and how they represent parts of sound on this spectrum that's translated into a computer code, so it knows what it is, because a computer doesn't have that understanding in what sound is, as far as a vibration, that it has to make that be what it is in terms of a computer system. So breaking it down into a binary code kind of deal is how we make our understanding of sound. So with sound, I guess, let's say my question's going to be, what would you pick, vinyl or iTunes stuff? Are you into the original OG stuff, or you're gonna pick iTunes and have access to all of that and have it no scratches and pops or anything, depending on how well you took care of your vinyl and stuff. Or for all I know, you guys don't even know what vinyl is, but it's these big black disc looking things, like 12 inches across or more, that would play music on them. You put them down and they would scratch out music. So pick one or the other, vinyl or iTunes. Okay, thank you.